The philosophy behind Vanessa Megan is you should never put anything on your skin that you wouldn't eat. Vanessa Megan started from when my best friend Mel said, Ness, you should never put anything on your skin you wouldn't eat. I mean, that was my light bulb moment. It made me realize what I put on my skin goes directly into my bloodstream, into my organs, and will be my health and my well-being. So from that moment, I went out looking for a skincare brand that had no chemicals. In 2001, there was nothing. So I started making my own skincare. I got really into biochemistry, got out all the recipe books, and I really started from scratch. I started making for friends and family. They wanted more, they gave to their friends. It was a hobby and something that I loved and I did on the side. And because the demand was so high, it turned from a hobby into a commercial skincare business. This is the first organic product that some of our customers try. And what they're looking for is something that is active, that will work on their skin as well as be good for their skin. Vanessa Megan isn't just a certified organic brand. It is a luxury, beautiful skincare range. We're the first scientifically proven and certified organic skincare brand. So not only are you getting the actives, of course, we just want our customers to go, oh, well, of course it's certified organic. When they use Vanessa Megan, they feel like they're doing something good for themselves and it works.
Well, hello everybody. We are live and we're very, very, very excited to be launching Vanessa Megan's natural perfume. And I could not be more thrilled that you're here. We have had such a great morning, smelling, talking. You know, the thing about this brand that you've loved so much is that it is 100% natural. It's a vegan brand, it's chemical free, it's organic. And I think a lot of people have now made the decision in their life to switch over to being as natural as they can possibly be. They're clearing out the toxins, they're clearing out the chemicals, particularly on our skin. And it always amazes me that people started cleaning out the chemicals in their home, in their bathrooms, in their kitchen, before their cosmetics, their perfumes, their skincare. That was the last thing to happen, yet we actually physically put it on our body. And we know our body absorbs everything. We know that, it's a scientific fact, otherwise a nicotine patch or a pain patch wouldn't work. But the thing is, we love perfume as women. We particularly love a signature scent, don't we? When someone knows that you're coming because they can smell your own scent that you wear all the time, maybe something that reminds you of your mother or your grandmother. You know, we love perfume and we don't want to give it up. But synthetic fragrance, full of chemicals. Like, I am talking full of chemicals, benzyl alcohols, phthalates, acetones, benzaldehydes, benzyl acetates, and in some cases there are more chemicals in synthetic perfume and cologne than in cigarette smoke. And we're spraying it directly on our bodies, on our largest living, breathing organ, near our eyes, near our noses, near our mouths. So we are excited today because what we're launching is the 100% natural perfume range from Vanessa Megan. There's 4 scents. Now, we launched the skincare not long ago. You loved it, the Holy Trinity, 100% Australian, 100% natural, 100% chemical free. You loved it. And now we're adding another dimension to the Vanessa Megan organic brand. And that is one of the most beautiful luxuries in life, fragrance, perfume, you know, the scent of a woman. So we're very excited to do that. There are 4 to choose from. We'll tell you the top seller. You'll know the woody one. You'll know the fruity one. You'll know the oriental one. We've got it all worked out for you because a lot of you say, oh, how are they going to present perfume on the telly? Trust us, we've thought of this. You will actually be able to understand and imagine. You'll know whether you love florals. You'll think, oh gosh, I do love a woody scent. We'll be able to tell you those top notes and those low notes. You'll understand everything by the end of it, and you'll be able to choose your new signature natural perfume, 100% natural. Now, before we talk to Megan herself, can I just give you the email address? Because we are live at openshop.com.au. So I want to give you, Vanessa, if you want to ask Vanessa Megan a question while she's here. What did I say? Sorry, did I say that? Because we were just talking about Meghan Markle. Weren't we?
You said Megan, but that's all right.
Did I say
it's the other half of my name?
Sari just said in my ear, because Meghan Markle's your favourite topic. It's not my favourite topic. I can talk about other things, Vanessa, sometimes. But when you brought her up, I thought, right, I'm in here because...
That's my topic.
Well, what we were actually saying is it'd be so lovely because she's sort of into natural and organic things. It'd be lovely for her to use it. But that's how we were talking about Meghan Markle. Okay. Anyway, very exciting. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
This is so great, 100% natural perfume. Recently we launched your skincare, and you recently launched your perfume range. Firstly, I want to go back a step. For anyone that doesn't know you, Vanessa, I just want to start from the beginning. You're not new to the organic skincare industry. I mean, you're a pioneer, really, aren't you? Could you give people a bit of a snapshot of your organic skincare range first?
Absolutely. So we started I started formulating in 2001.
Yeah.
In fact, Monarch, our best-selling perfume, was the first product I actually created.
Really?
That's right, for my sister actually. And from there, I started looking at every other aspect in my beauty regime. And one of my best friends, Mel, she said to me, Ness, you should never put anything on your skin you wouldn't eat.
Yeah.
And that was my absolute light bulb moment.
And that's now become really the mantra of the brand.
That's right. It's our motto, and we will keep to that. We've kept solid to it. We had our 10-year anniversary this year as a commercial brand.
Yes.
And we will never waver from that. So everything that we produce is 100% natural. And we've got certified organic with ACO, which is a food grade certification.
Which is, by the way, very difficult to get.
Yeah.
As someone that's also been in the beauty industry now for going on 14 years, with direct response television, you know, when someone has that stamp, you know they've been through the mill. They literally check, you know, even the cleaning products that you use in your factory.
Yeah.
You know, it's every step of the process. It's very difficult because it's not just organic, it's certified, it goes another step further. And that's what we're looking at with the perfumes as well. Let me just give them the offers, because there are 4 to choose from. We will talk about which one is for you, but this is Openshop, so it does mean that you're getting a bonus today. Firstly, the bonus is always free delivery, woohoo! Secondly, of course, you have got the afterpay. Thirdly, you've got the 30-day money-back guarantee. But look at this offer. So you're getting your 50 ml natural perfume. So free of the chemicals, free of all of the toxins. We're detoxifying now and still getting a beautiful signature scent. So 50 mils, but absolutely free. You're getting your 10 ml bottle, travel size, perfect for your handbag, valued at nearly $30, absolutely free. So if you choose Monarch, it will be the 10 ml bottle of Monarch that will go in your handbag or the office desk or wherever you need it to go. So there's 4 perfumes to choose from. I will say already that Monarch is the top selling, but we're going to go through all of the notes so you know which one is for you. We've got the Lilac-Coy, even yes, because I was pronouncing it Lilac-Coy, but it's Lilac-Coy. And this is your floral, but we'll go through it. And remember, if you choose Lilac-Coy, you will get your 10 ml bottle valued at nearly $30 free, and your free delivery. And then we have Harvest. This is one that I really love, but you'll get, if you choose Harvest, you'll get your free bottle with it as well. A little bit more citrusy, still quite earthy though as well, for payments of $22.49. And then Wildwood, that one is from for my producer, Sari. And oh, by the way, they're all unisex.
Yes, Lilacoy's probably the most feminine, but the rest are unisex.
100%.
We've got men loving
yes,
Monarch
but the men
as
today,
well.
Vanessa, are metrosexual.
Totally.
So even Lilacoy they would wear.
Like, totally they could wear it. There's nothing
Yes.
saying that they can't.
Yeah.
But they are, and the great thing is as well, you can blend them together because they're natural.
Well, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, so I've given you the deals. We're going to go through them all individually. If you have just tuned in, we're live. I have no idea what day of the week it is.
It's Monday.
a Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday. It's a Monday. Is it a Monday?
It's Monday.
It's Monday. I'm excited. I'm excited about this show. It is Monday. And the time, 1:40. You know Carla. She can be
Yes.
very mean to me, Vanessa.
I can't
There-
imagine
no, she
Carla would be
can
mean
be.
to you. Did
And
she
she
just
said-
say it was Wednesday?
No, but she did say to me on a show last week, you say the time too much when you're giving on the shows. You're always updating the time. And now I'm so paranoid about it. And I realise I do it a lot. So I'm always like, what's the time? Don't say it, don't say it. Anyway, it's 1:40. I like to prove we're live and stuff. Because we are live, it does mean that if you have questions about what might become your signature scent, why natural perfume, if you're someone that really is starting to try and clear those chemicals out and wants to be part of this brand, send us an email. Let's touch on why natural perfume.
Well, perfume is one of those personal elements that we have in our life, and it brings back the memory from where you met your husband, you went traveling, and with that, and with the synthetic and with all of those chemicals that you have, they do have endocrine disruptors.
Right.
A lot of people comment on how they get headaches from synthetic perfumes.
Totally.
And how they're looking for something to replace that and not compromise on that beautiful balance of your top, middle and base notes. So I always loved essential oils. It's something that I really find is a gift of mine to be able to blend. And I blended Monarch for my sister for a birthday when I was a student, and I sent her the bottle of perfume, and she went, "I love it. Can I have another bottle?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I forgot what it was. Send it back, and I'm going to have to reverse engineer what I actually made." But I did it, and she used it, and then other people started using it and loving it because it did have that well-rounded balance of essential oils like a perfume. So when people want to replace a perfume with a perfume that is actually going to act as a perfume but have benefits, the essential oil benefits, that is the extra that you don't get in a typical perfume environment.
And fans of aromatherapy are now just going,
loving it.
Hallelujah. So why natural perfume? Because you do get not just the scent, but the aromatherapy quality. So emotional, physical healing. It's water-based rather than alcohol-based, so no harm to your skin or respiratory system. Now, when I sell skincare, I tell people, you know, so many décolletage are damaged from years of spraying fragrance. Wild harvested fragrances directly from nature are more complex than test tube manufactured scents, obviously, and fragrance is activated by the heat of your body, allowing for individual scent to shine through. That's why we choose natural, because we know better now, Vanessa, so we do better. Really, that's really the key, isn't it? Let's start with Monarch. This is your top selling perfume, natural perfume. It is where the story started, where you lovingly handmade it for your sister, and then she asked for another bottle. So Monarch is still number one. Most of you will be purchasing Monarch today. We'll be back after this. So let's talk Monarch, the fragrance where it all began. To begin with, of course, 100% natural, chemical-free, organic, made in Australia, cruelty-free, vegan, the list goes on and on and on. But this is sort of almost musky. There's so much to love about Monarch. How would you describe it?
I would describe it as a musky, sensual, grounding perfume, and that's what people do say about it. And it regulates the hormonal system. It's great for PMT, for menopause. It grounds you and regulates those the hormonal system, and it also has aphrodisiac qualities.
I think this might be why Monarch is the top seller. It does have aphrodisiac qualities. Remember, we're talking about 5 exotic essential oils, and we're not making any claims that it's going to change PMS. We're talking about the aromatherapy benefits that have long been associated with the blends that you're using, lavender and different blends like that. Okay, so you've got the 5 exotic blends. Let's go through the notes. What are the top notes in Monarch?
Top notes in Monarch are your lavender, and you've got your middle notes, which is your geranium, and lang lang, which is that beautiful oriental, and your rose. It's got that beautiful rose essential oil, and then you've got patchouli, which is that earthy, grounding base note, which really ties everything together.
Oh, look at your bottle. I mean, can we just take a moment? Can we take a moment? I am particularly excited about this because I haven't told you this story, but at my last place that I worked, I had this day where, okay, so I haven't told you this. I haven't told you this either, sorry. So I always wore da-da number da-da.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Because my mum wore da-da number da-da perfume.
Yeah.
And one day at my last job, we had floor coordinators. You'll know who I'm talking about, sorry. Young guys. They were like 18, okay? Now I'm 43. I'm not like 70, 80, 90, I'm 43, okay? So I still want to feel like a little bit younger. And one of them came up to me, and I always wore da-da number da-da, the famous one. And he comes up to me and he goes, oh my God, he said, can I just have a smell? He said, you smell like a mum. Right? Yeah, nice, huh? And I have 3 children. I'm proud to be a mum, but I don't want to smell like a mum.
Yeah.
That was about 1.5 years ago. I've not touched
Worn it since.
my da-da number da-da. It just sits up there, and I have been looking ever since for something that can be my signature scent, that's not old-fashioned, that's not daggy, that's not frowsy, you know, that's got a little bit of sort of a modern edge to it, and that's what Monarch is. I know that was a long-winded story, but that's what fragrance does. It reminds people of something.
Or someone.
Or someone. And it wasn't that I was offended, but it was just time for me to find something fresher. And
something of your own.
Thank you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Thank you. And Monarch is so divine, because I do love lavender, but I don't like anything sort of too heavy, lavendery.
Floral,
yes.
And that's the great thing. The feedback that we get on all of our blends is that they're a really modern take on essential blends, and people actually think that this isn't natural because it smells so beautiful and
absolutely
earthy.
That's
and
what
musky.
I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Now remember, you're getting this bottle, and then you're getting your bonus, and I'm going to reach down.
One?
Oh, thank you. There you are. I just want to show people you're getting your 10 ml bottle valued at $30 if you're choosing Monarch, the top selling 100% natural perfume from Vanessa Megan. That is free. That is free, and it is the best seller in the range, and we do have more stock of Monarch. So this is like a musky floral. Is that how you describe it?
Yes, I think that's a really great way of explaining it. And all of the, even a lot of people will relate patchouli to kind of drum circles or hippies.
Yeah.
But really, the way that you use patchouli is for those base notes to tie in the lavender. So you don't really smell lavender. You don't smell patchouli. You don't smell those single elements, but you smell the group and the blend.
So I've had this for about a week and it sort of warms to your skin. I noticed
Totally.
that, yeah.
The heat of the body activates the oils as well. And the older the perfume, the more musky and well-rounded it is. So it's not in alcohol. So alcohol does emulsify the essential oils.
Yes.
So ours are in a water base because, like you were saying before, when you spray it on your neck and your décolletage, it can create pigmentation.
Yes.
So
have a look at mine. Sorry, from years. Sorry. This is...
You've got good skin.
Carla was like, just don't make it about yourself, Jazzy. I was like, got it, Carla. Got it. No, there's heaps of foundation on here.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
okay.
tons.
Well, time to change that around.
No, it's heavily pigmented from years of wearing
the
fragrance.
Holy Trinity will actually fix that. And then when you use this, it doesn't have the alcohol to dry your skin out.
Yes.
And when you've got, if you can imagine alcohol with synthetic fragrances and the sun beating on you,
yes,
then that's going to create a reaction.
Cocktail.
Oh yeah, to your skin.
Very bad
Absolutely.
cocktail.
Yeah.
Okay, so just I want to remind everyone, for $89.95 you'll get your larger bottle, which is how many mils?
50 mils.
50 mils, and then you'll get your travel size 10 mil valued at $30. You just choose one of the 4 fragrances that are 100% natural, one of the 4 natural perfumes, and we don't call them fragrance. And that's the trap I keep falling into, because when we think fragrance, fragrance equals chemicals. Perfume is natural. That's the origins of the word, really. And people are making that change, whether it's for your health, whether you are now saying, okay, I now understand about my system and how it works, and I now have a natural deodorant for that reason. I've done some of my own research, and I'm now very particular about what I put on my largest living, breathing organ.
Yeah.
So if you are that person, or maybe you're just asthmatic, maybe fragrance gives you a headache. It does give me a headache. So if you get headaches from, or maybe somebody said, you smell really old in that number. And I was like, okay.
Time for a change.
Yes.
And look, you know what? The thing is, they're affordable enough to try them as well, and to be able to have the experience.
Yeah.
And if you do like those musky notes, then you would go for the Monarch.
Yes.
If you like different notes, we go, and I know we're going to go through them one by one, but what we've really done is place them in the different notes that people are looking for.
That's right. So definitely musky. It's unisex. If you want that, if you know that's you, it's a very versatile fragrance, Monarch. So it's good for day and for night. So you know that it is the top seller. So a lot of people
spray your pillow before bed's great for a great grounded sleep.
And Vanessa, you know, a lot of people go, "What's your top seller?" That's the one I'll buy.
Always.
Okay, so go for Monarch. But
It used to be called Essential Blend too. So people from our old packaging will know it as Essential Blend, but it's exactly the same formula, but we've just got a new name called Monarch.
I think Monarch is such a good name too. Let's introduce the audience to Lilikoi. This is a beautiful fragrance, and have a look at this. Lilikoi, feminine, floral, and if you are a floral girl, this is your perfume.
This is absolutely your perfume, and it's that beautiful modern day rose blend, and it's got rose, you've got your immortelle violet, which is very earthy, but then the base of frankincense and myrrh. And people were like, well, frankincense and myrrh doesn't sound florally and feminine, but what they are, they're quite a resinous, fruity base, so they work really well with those roses.
Okay, so the top notes there, the immortelle, the Helichrysum, is that a flower?
Helichrysum, the immature, yes, and it is absolutely spectacular and extremely expensive. So a lot of these are absolute. So you've got your red chumper, which is it's quite a deep, musky floral with the Helichrysum, which is quite a top, very fresh, a resinous scent. It's absolutely incredible, actually. It's really hard to describe, Immortelle. And then you've got geranium and the rose, which really gives it that beautiful bloom of roses. Your violet, frankincense and myrrh as your base. And like we were saying together before with Monarch, you don't actually smell the individual scents, but as a blend,
yes,
they come together to give that modern rose bloom.
Well, the best perfumes should be very complex, and that's what we're seeing here. But remember as well, we've got wild harvested ingredients. This is 100% natural. So here we have a perfume that is not laden with chemicals, that's not drying your skin out, getting into your respiratory system. I'm not making claims. You just have to look up what is in fragrance. And some fragrances have been proven to have more chemicals than cigarette smoke. Okay, so if you are going natural, then Vanessa Megan is a beautiful brand to go with. And Lilikoi is the more floral of the fragrances. Now, I just have a question from Monica. Will this last on my skin, Monica has said?
Yes, and so Monica, thanks for asking. What we have with our natural fragrances, those base notes really help to make it last longer. It will not last as long as your synthetic brands because there are certain ingredients that go into the synthetic brands to make that fragrance last a long time.
Yes.
So these
chemicals.
Yeah. So
chemicals.
These last for around 3 to 4 hours on your skin. To make them last longer, we do suggest to hydrate your skin, put it in your hair, on your clothes, and then you will actually have that long-lasting scent on your skin.
And don't forget, that's why you're getting a free 10ml bottle as well, because when you buy Lilikoi, when you're going for the gentle, soft, feminine floral scent of Lilikoi, you're getting for free your 10ml bottle valued at $30. So you can leave that in your bag, you can leave that in the office desk, you can have an extra spritz throughout the day, chemical free. So what sort, Sari's saying you need to be very, very quick for Lilikoi. It's really, really popular because it is the most floral. So I know that our viewers, Vanessa, love a floral perfume, but it's not the old-fashioned.
It's not that powdery.
No, it's not the one where they come up to you and go, "You smell like a mummy."
No, it's great because because it is that modern rose.
Yes,
and it's great. Like a lot of our younger clients into our mature customers who like the rose.
Yes,
will be definitely driven to the Lilikoi scent. Okay,
so we've talked about the #1 seller, Monarch, the musky scent. Then we move to Lilikoi. Remember, there are 4. If you've just tuned in, there are 4 100% natural perfumes from Vanessa Megan, and we are launching them today live this Monday afternoon. We have 2 more to show you, but remember, free delivery, but remember, a free 10ml bottle valued at $30. You've got your 30-day money-back guarantee, and we get that you are buying perfume from the television. So you're saying it's more of a leap of faith than jewelry or a fridge or anything else. It's the ultimate leap of faith because you can't smell it. That's why we give you the 30-day money-back guarantee. But if you've made the decision to say, I don't want the chemicals, and in fact, when we talk about the chemicals in perfume, your alcohols, your benzyl alcohols, which are the bad ones, because, you know, there's, like, let's face it, some good alcohols that you can drink. But benzyl alcohol is quite toxic, you know, it is fact. Phthalates, again, look it up, guys. Look up what phthalates can do to your hormones. Do your own research. Acetones, obviously, acetones look up what that can do to your liver. Benzaldehydes and benzyl acetates. This is just in your standard fragrances out there on the market. So let's move on to the third one. Are we going to harvest now, Sari? Okay, that's fine. I will accept that decision. Can we talk about this? Because I think with harvest, we've got something here that I think will really resonate with a lot of our viewers. When we come back, we're going to talk about this gorgeous, gorgeous perfume. So another unisex perfume, but really with harvest, we're talking about citrus, oriental, woody still.
And warmth.
And do you think the most citrusy?
Absolutely.
Yes, okay.
Absolutely. So this is what a lot of our male customers who like those citrus will be really attracted to the harvest. I'm really in love with harvest at the moment. It's such a great blend with my lilac-oil because you can mix and match these because they're essential oils. So the harvest has the top of sweet orange and lavender, the middle notes of Mei Chang, which is quite a fresh, refreshing citrus, then your cocoa beans. So you can smell that warmth and the vanilla in the base, patchouli, cedarwood, and the sandalwood. So it's got those beautiful orientals as the base, but your top that you smell are those beautiful citrus. The citrus come through and then almost as suddenly as you smell it, those oriental woods just linger. It almost reminds me of when I go to Bali, and it's that beautiful top citrus with those yummy warm woods underneath.
I can't stop spraying this one. I think
So
this one,
yummy, isn't it?
yeah.
And it changes in front of your nose.
It
From
does.
The citrus, it's incredible,
Isn't
isn't
this
it?
one? It really morphs at the more.
It morphs so quickly,
Doesn't it?
Whereas the other ones you get the
They
top
are what
notes,
they
it
are.
lingers to middle and lingers into their base, but this is just like
Keeps changing.
Yeah. And
This
especially when you're warm and in summer, those scents, and it's just that real summery,
it's very
humidity.
sexy.
Yeah, it's sexy.
I would say this is the sexiest one.
People do think that wildwood's pretty sexy too, but I think the sexiness of the harvest comes with that freshness into something deeper, into something mysterious.
Okay, wait, can I read this? Because I really have to help other viewers make a decision because this is beautiful. I think with harvest also, it's known to balance the nervous system, create intimate joy and build inner confidence and peace naturally. I mean, what a lovely, lovely, lovely thing. And don't forget, of course, if you're choosing harvest, which is unisex and the most citrusy, I think that will help as well. I think if you're watching and you are looking for a 100% natural perfume, but you normally go for a citrus perfume or a traditional citrus fragrance, I would go for harvest. But when we say citrusy, it still is very moody.
And that's what is like the rounding on this blend is that you get that, and it is always present. It's an ever-present part of the layering between the vanilla, the cocoa, and the deep sandalwood, cedar woods.
And it's so different, Vanessa, from putting the essential oils on your skin, which can be, well, they're oily, and then they can be quite intense.
And they're singles. So you can put on lavender, or you can put on your rose, and you only just get that. And rose on its own is actually quite sedative, has a sedative effect. So when you're using a single oil, a lot of the properties are just instant, But this way you get everything together. So it's not too intense as a one essential oil. You're getting the benefits of all of them.
Okay, so does that mean that also when you spray this, it won't stain your clothes? It's not going to be oily on your skin. It's like true.
And because it's in the distilled water, so it's a water-based perfume, which is a lot of people are looking for at the moment.
Yeah.
So that when they put it on, and then the oils go on the body and they're dispersed. So it's not pure oil on your skin. You should never put pure oil on your skin, but it's dispersed, and when it disperses on the skin, and then if you can imagine it hitting your skin and then it popping, you know, and it balloons.
So if you are ordering Harvest, I feel like Harvest might be the most interesting. I think it's okay. I can't call it my favorite yet because I do love Monarch. I feel like yours are very, very hard. I've presented a lot of fragrance ranges, and I've always instantly known what my favorite one is. But with yours, it's really difficult to choose because they are very complex. But remember, if you're ordering Harvest, you will get a free 10 ml valued at $30 bottle. And look how beautifully boxed they are. So if you're gifting for Christmas, for friends, for loved ones, you know someone who loves the organic realm, who exists in that organic realm, who wants to clear out the chemicals, who's made the change to natural deodorants and skincare and now perfume. And obviously Vanessa Megan, one of the pioneers of natural skincare in Australia. You should be very, very proud of that because I think that's amazing. We have one more perfume to see, and then just at the end of the show we are featuring the Holy Trinity as well, the skincare. But now, Wildwood. A breath of solstice of ripe fruit and warm mind. I mean, this is so exciting because for so long with organic, and really, honestly, the truth is for so long with organic, there was some sort of compromise. But now there is no compromise because you are getting the most delicious scents and they are natural. Not all those chemicals on your body going into your system, drying your skin out. Wildwood. If you are buying for a man today, this is the one I would buy. It is unisex, but I would pick up Wildwood. How do you explain Wildwood?
Wildwood is it's like a walk through a forest where you've got those beautiful spices of holy basil and bergamot as the top, elemi, cardamom, black pepper as your middle notes, and then your base you've got your cedarwood, oak moss, tobacco, sandalwood, that dark patchouli. You've got oud and vetiver, which is why, so we've called it Wildwood, and it's spelt like that to represent the oud.
Which is a very expensive ingredient.
Very expensive. So is oak moss.
Oh, is it?
Oh my goodness me. Like, it is extremely
because
expensive.
These are wild harvested. Like, people have to understand these aren't created in a test tube.
No.
So that's why we are talking with natural perfume. It is a prestige choice to make because wild harvesting means it has to grow and someone has to harvest it. We're not talking about synthetic lab created chemicals. This is, and we can say 100% natural, Vanessa. And oud, I know, is probably my favorite ingredient in fragrance and perfume. It is mysterious, it's sensual, and it is here. If you want your man to smell delicious, and I mean delicious, this is the one to go for because it is amazing.
That's right. And in fact, you know what? We've had some of our female customers buy this and then their partners use it, and they've had to, you know, they buy Harvest and then you can blend it together. That's the great thing about having them to layer. This is wonderful because you've got those beautiful, fresh cardamom spices, the elemi, you've got, you know, just that real lovely freshness at first, but then those deep, settling sandalwood, oud, base notes that round that out. So that's what lingers the most on the skin.
So if you're picking up Wildwood, you're also getting your 10 ml bottle valued at $30 for free, 100% natural perfume from Vanessa Megan. For a woman to make this choice, I feel like it's a very dramatic scent for a woman to wear, but in a good way.
Well, you know what's interesting? So we've got the cover girl on Gritty Pretty magazine loves this, and they're featuring it in their December issue because she loves it, and they've, you know, it will be in that magazine along with Elle magazine. I really love that as well. So there is that real, I think it is the new modern woman that loves those top notes and loves a little bit of depth as well.
Yes, and that's right.
Yeah, I used to take like my boyfriends when I was in my teens and in my 20s, their perfume spray because I really loved those musky notes that the women's fragrance didn't have.
Absolutely.
And that's where I think that there's a lot of attraction for women towards those, you know, those deeper notes that haven't presented in typical female
I agree, because I think women traditionally love men's fragrances.
Yes, because we relate it to a man.
Yes.
And we want to be close to the man.
That's exactly right. And I think there's also and they're just so warm and beautiful. They just smell great. But this isn't manly, don't get me wrong, and don't get us wrong. But Wildwood, it's a unisex fragrance, but it's so complex.
And my husband loves it.
Oh, I bet. Well, our director, he's actually quite feminine, but he loves it too. So it's perfect. You've got okay, let's give you a snapshot. You have now heard about all four. So we started with Monarch. It is the bestseller this hour. We are live this Monday afternoon. It is our musky floral, and it is coming back with the 10 ml bottle. So you're getting this one. And remember, of course, with Vanessa Megan and the 100% natural perfume, only in a very few small handful of boutiques. So get it from us. Now, Lilikoi was next. Here we're talking about our bouquet of flowers, our blooming roses. But is it would you say it's your second top seller, Lilikoi, or?
Oh, look, it's hard to tell. Anyone that really loves their florals, it's the top seller in the florals. And because they all are very compartmentalized, as there's your floral, there's your musk, there's your citrus and orientals, and there's your deep woods. People already know what they usually like.
That's right.
So someone that loves those deep woods wouldn't go for a Lilikoi.
Yeah.
Or someone that loves the Lilikoi wouldn't go for the Wildwood. So it's very personal.
It is very personal. And Harvest was next, and Harvest was the citrusy tones. So if you are someone that is attracted to those citrusy scents, the warmth of vanilla and cocoa bean as well, then you will be picking up Harvest today and also getting your free express delivery and your free 10 ml bottle. And finally, Wildwood. This is a deep, 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 heady scent, unisex also, and this is for those of you that love those musky, spicy tones. Now, if you're ordering today, 301-148, don't forget your free express delivery. You can call us here at Openshop on 13 25 80. You can go to our website, openshop.com.au. We'll be back for the Holy Trinity.
At Vanessa Megan, we have an uncompromising standard that you should never put anything on your skin that you wouldn't eat. To ensure that all of our ingredients meet our standard, we are audited by the ACO, which is the Australian Certified Organic. It's a government body, and it's a food grade certification that we have on our products. Our Nature's Elixir Face Oil, which is commonly known as Neo, is our 12-hour miracle oil. It won Organic Product of the Year and has 5 certified organic ingredients which help to reduce redness on the skin, control oil and sebum production, and even the skin tone. So in that product, you've got argan oil, which is really high in vitamin A and vitamin E, which is great for anti-aging and to really strengthen the skin. Then you've got pumpkin seed oil, which is high in zinc. Zinc is sensational for the skin. Then you've got your hemp seed oil, which is high in your omegas, omega 3, 6, and 9, which is fantastic for the skin and also for redness in the skin. Then you've got sea buckthorn oil. Sea buckthorn oil is one of my favorite oils. It's high in A, E, P, and K. It's really rich and vibrant orange, which is what gives Neo that orange tinge. And then you've got that beautiful pumpkin seed oil, which is super green, which gives it that really beautiful bronzy effect to it. But all of those ingredients are like a multivitamin shot to the skin.
We're back. Vanessa just said, will I show them how the oil works on my hand? I said, if we get oil on this lounge, because they are killing me about this lounge. This is
a very nice lounge.
It's a very nice lounge. It cost a lot of money, and
so
haven't I heard about it? The makeup artist is like, I'm like, oh, the lounge. You know, sometimes the child in me comes out and you want to throw something on it just to see their reaction. The Holy Trinity, those before and afters, Vanessa, were phenomenal. And to think that that was achieved with 100% organic, Australian-made, cruelty-free, natural skincare for that price. Normally it would be $189, but for the Holy Trinity today, it is $159, and the bonus of your fragrance as well. 300347. Let's start with the Neo oil. Firstly, who is the Holy Trinity for?
The Holy Trinity is for all skin types.
Right.
So it goes from young skin, normal skin, right through to people who suffer from redness, any kind of breakouts or discoloration.
Okay.
So when you use it, and you can see in those before and afters,
Yes.
the significant reduction in redness
Yeah.
within 12 hours. That's why the Neo oil is also affectionately known as a 12-hour miracle oil, because
Right.
when you do use it, you will see visible results overnight. And everyone that's used it that I am close to will continue to reiterate that to me. So it's a really simple process of 3 products and 2 touch points. So you cleanse with the Petitgrain cleanser, and you put that on dry skin. Yeah. So usually we're used to putting cleanser onto wet skin.
Yes, we are.
But when you use that on dry skin, it lifts up all of the makeup, the dirt, the oil from the day, and then you wash it off with some water or your face cloth. And it's very simple, takes off makeup, eyeliner, mascara really easily.
Organically and naturally as well.
That's right.
That's really important.
So you're hydrating your skin at the same time.
Yeah.
And then you've got your rose water and the Neo. Now you can use the rose water on its own as a natural, it's 100% certified organic rose hydrosol. So it's made from the steam distillation from the rose when you're extracting the rose oil. It's quite a phenomenal product. So you spritz that on, and it's a natural toner, and then you add it with the Neo. Like about 2 to 3 drops in the palm of your hand with the rose water, and you're making an emulsification of those 2 products in the palm of your hand. So a cream is oil and water mixed together with a wax to bind it. So what you're doing is just putting the oil and the water in your palm of your hand, mixing it and adding it to your skin. So it will go into the skin deeper, and you're not going to overuse the oil, because a lot of people expect to put the oil directly on their skin, but you waste the oil. A lot of it can go on your pillow, definitely not onto the couch.
God, no.
And then you'll need to use more. But the water acts as a vehicle to get those further across the face. 3 to 4 drops will do your whole face.
So as well, we're going to go through these before and afters again. So this is an organic skincare line that's for everybody, particularly if you have sensitive skin or redness, and of course if you want to clean out the chemicals from your life. But again, problematic oily skin. You're seeing the Holy Trinity in action here. If you again have that irritation, that redness there, that's after 6 weeks of using the Holy Trinity. It's your cleanser, it is your toner, and of course the Neo oil. Here, the brightness to the skin, the hydration, looking very tired in the before shot, Vanessa, looking very refreshed in the after. Here again, we're looking again at the irritation and looking again at how the difference the Holy Trinity has made to the redness and irritation. Same here, you've got a lot of before and afters.
This product has been around for about 5 years, and the amount of people, we always say, take a photo on day 0 and then take a photo on day 7, 14, 21.
Look at that.
That's overnight. And that was a rash I know Lil really well. She was trying to find ways to cure this rash, and she was using over-the-counter chemist creams, which would just band-aid the problem. She tried this and she sent me those photos, and overnight it got rid of that rash.
Unbelievable.
And it's, you know, the greatest joy for me is to have people that don't leave the house without makeup.
Yeah.
And they feel really upset about the face, which is you present to the world.
Yeah.
What we say is that the Holy Trinity is your natural foundation. So many people just go, I don't need makeup anymore.
That's what we want as the last thing we want as aging women is to need more makeup.
Makeup, exactly.
Because you're just gonna look older.
That's right.
And it's the same with fashion. If you start to simplify the things you wear and your lines, you actually look younger
More
rather than
elegant.
adding more. Correct.
Exactly.
And it's the same with makeup. But this is an award-winning oil as well. And for people out there, I love a skincare oil. Anyone that knows me, that's been watching me for however many years, know that I'm bang on about oils. So a lot of people say, oh, I've got oily skin, can I use an oil? But they can, can't they?
Absolutely. You just use less of it. You'd use 1 drop to water, and then you'd put that into your hands and apply it to face, neck and décolletage area, because that's what you're doing. You can monitor. So if you're here in Sydney in the middle of winter and it's super, super dry, you might use 8 drops of the oil with the water, and you massage that into the skin. But then you might, in the middle of winter, go and do a trip to Bali,
where
it's super humid, there's a lot of moisture in the air. You don't need as much oil.
Right.
So then you just pull it back. You don't need 5 different products. So it's just the one, and you monitor, you know, based on what sort of day it is.
So it's adaptable skincare.
Completely.
Okay, Sars, are we getting the perfume with this? You're getting Monarch as well, in the travel size, in the 10 ml. Here. Oh, there you go. Oh, look at the timing. There it is. So that is your bonus. So it's a great way to try the best-selling 100% natural perfume from Vanessa Megan Monarch, valued at nearly $30 there, free if you're picking up the Holy Trinity today. So let's go through it one more time. 300347. The Holy Trinity is 100% natural. That's really great. A lot of people go no animal testing, which should be the standard now. A lot of people can say cruelty-free now, but there are still very, very, very few people that can say certified organic, because that's a certification that's very difficult to get. Short answer, who can use the Holy Trinity? Everyone, Vanessa?
Everyone can use it. It's great for all skin types. You can add on, you can use what you've got there. You know, we have an exfoliator that you can use with it, or your other serums. And this is it's just a really simple trilogy of products that you can use, and it's simple. When you're really busy, I saw that mum earlier today who's got the 5 kids, who's having the mummy makeover, and you don't have much time to have a routine that will be effective without having to do 10 steps or do this or do that. This is really simple. It's 3 products, 2 steps. That is as simple as it can be, you know, and then you're going to get what your skin needs. You can use the oil morning and night. So it's not just a nighttime routine or a day routine. Use it morning and night. And, you know, we say use a good cleanser, good moisturizer, then you're set.
And peace of mind. Peace of mind to say, I take care of what I'm putting inside my body. People know if you're chugging back the wines and going through the drive-through 3 times a day, the coffee, people know that's not, like, they know it. But then they don't worry about what they're putting on top of their skin. So the peace of mind of saying, you know, I'm putting 100% certified organic on my skin. Really, the Neo oil is like putting a multivitamin on your skin.
It's like a multivitamin shot to the skin. It's got vitamin A, E, P and K. Anyone looking for anti-aging as well is always going to look for vitamin A and vitamin E in their products. And then you've got your P, your K, you've got zinc from pumpkin seed oil, you've got the omegas from the hemp seed oil. It really is a multivitamin shot to the skin.
So you have loved this show. Don't forget you get the free gift with the Holy Trinity as well of the Monarch. But I want to recap because the fragrances have been, I don't know what's going to happen when this show repeats. Because, especially because Harvest is one of our best sellers. They liked, and we're about to drop to the last 9 bottles.
Oh my goodness me.
Oh my gosh. Well, you're saying that, so you must have known we had a lot. I didn't know how many we had. So for you to be saying that, at least we had more than 9. Wait. I know, Sarah, I just want to read about Harvest again because I'm just curious what it was that they loved so much.
And that's
the
your
citrusy
favourite. That's
one.
why.
So beautiful. Top notes of sweet orange lavender, and then the middle note of that Mei Chang, which I've never heard of.
Yeah, it's such an incredibly, it's also known as Litsea cubica. So it's
still don't know.
It is an oriental citrus.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's either Lilaquy, Harvest, Monarch, or Wildwood. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm sorry if we didn't get to your emails because we ran out of time because we were talking too much. Love you, Vanessa.
Thanks,
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining us for this live hour. 100% natural perfume. Make the choice. Make the change. Bye-bye. Yay! It was so funny to start.